First we're going to start with Transfer Student Shitoge, level 0, cost 0, 3k B stick, nothing more, nothing less to say. Next up we got Raku Ichigo. I use him quite a fair bit, to be honest, because he searches for my level 1, 2 and sometimes even level 3 play. So that's for my level 1 Kousuke's, level 2 Shitoges and the level 3 Shitoge. So next up we got First Date Shitoge. I really don't like this card, to be fair, because on your opponent's turn it's 5k and on your turn it's magically a 6k, even though I can pay 1 stock and get a 7k all the time. Yeah, don't like it, but we get 4 of them. Next up we got Seishiro Tsugumi. I pretty much never use her backup, to be fair, even though it is the only one in this deck. It just feels like I don't need it with all of my other effects and stuff, but it's useful nonetheless, just in case. So next up we have Promise Pendant, and this is a really good card. It allows you to search for any key character, which is pretty much almost every single card in this deck, and then it goes to memory, and you don't have to ditch a card to search, which is really nice. Next up we got Lovers Shitoge, and holy crap, I love this card. Okay, so it's got a climax combo with Fake Love, and when that's in your climax area, pay 2, you can bounce 2 characters back to your opponent's hand. Their faces, when they have to play 2 level 3s again, priceless. Next up we got Love Triangle Shitoge, and this card can get to pretty high numbers pretty fast. I've had games where this card's on like 12k, but sadly, since Bushy Road hates us, we only get 1. So, yeah, thank you so much for the 1. So next up we got Toga Kirisaki, and I pretty much only use her when I'm desperate to stay alive, because she can get to like 15, sometimes 16k to get over those really annoying big numbers from like Attack on Titan and stuff like that. So next up we have Fake Love. It is the climax combo for the level 2 Lovers Shitoge, and as I said before, this combo can get pretty funny. And this is also a bounce trigger, which makes it even more funny when you trigger it. So next up we have Kazuki in Denial. Again, 3k beat stick, nothing more. So next up we have Gentle Profile Kazuki. She gives 500 to all characters in front, and that's pretty much it. I would prefer my 500 assists for level 0s in trial decks to have 2 effects, but this only has 1, but it's good that we get 4 of them nonetheless. So next up we have Me Emoto. It gains 1k on your opponent's turn. I would like this to be on my turn, so then I can kill stuff easier, instead of them just always siding this and just ignoring the effect, and we get 4 of them, so it's not really that bad. Next up we have Love Triangle Raku. It's a 5/5 B stick, don't like him, let's move on. Next up we have Head Tilt Kazuki. This card's pretty good because she can end up being a 7k with Hand Encore, and so she can stay alive for quite a while throughout your level 1 and possibly even level 2 game. Next up we have Love Triangle Kazuki, and I love this card. It gives out Global 500, and you can tap it, well, tap 2 characters, pick one of your characters. If they reverse a character, you draw a card. It gives you hand advantage early on, which is super good. So next up we have Marika Tachibana. She is a 9k beat stick, and if you know me, I love my 9k beat sticks for the fact that it can stand up against weak level 3s, and it strikes for 2 soul, and it's just amazing. So next up we have Kazuki Onodera. She is also a 9k beat stick, but for 1 less cost, which is really nice. But it's the fact that she doesn't strike for 2 soul, and you've got to mill the top card of your deck if it's a climax tapper. Not too sure on. Next up we have Promise from Long Ago. It's pretty good for drawing out your opponent's early climax cards early game. Next up we have I Told a Lie. It's good for getting over those big powerful beat sticks your opponent has.